the male reproductive structure is the androecium. The androecium consists of a wall of stamens. The two parts of a typical stamen, a long and slender stalk called filament, and the terminal, generally bilobed structure called anther. The proximal end of the filament is attached to the filamentous or the petal of the flower. The number and the length of the stamens are variable in the flowers of different species. A typical angiosperm anther is bilobed, with each lobe having two theca. They are dithecous. Often a longitudinal groove runs lengthwise separating the theca. The anther is a four-sided structure consists of four megasporangia located at the corners, two in each lobe. The microsporangia develop further and become pollen sacs. Each pollen sac contains number of pollen grains. The pollen sacs lies in four corners of the dithecous anther. It is generally surrounded by four wall layers. The outer three wall layers perform the function of protection and help in dehiscence of anther to release the pollens. The innermost wall layer is tapetum. It nourishes the developing pollen grains. Number first, epidermis, single layer of cells, outermost layer of the anther and the protective inner function. Endothecium, second, single layered second wall cells have cellulose thickening with little pectin and lignin. It helps in anther dehiscence. Third, middle layers ranges from 1 to 6. The middle layers degenerates at the time of maturity of anther. Number 4, tapetum. Innermost layer of the anther wall surrounding the sporogenous tissues. Tapetal cells are nutritive, they are multinucleated and haploid. The tapetal cells are full of dense cytoplasm. Tapetum cells have globular bodies with fatty nature. On solidification of the sporopollen, it converted into outer covering of the pollen grain. Cells of the tapetum possesses dense cytoplasm and generally have more than one nucleus. When the anther is young, a group of compactly arranged homogeneous cells called sporogenous tissue occupy the center of each microsporangium. Microsporogenesis. As the anther develops, the cells of the sporogenous tissues undergoes meiotic divisions to form microspore tetrads. The formation and differentiation of microspore is called as microsporogenesis. The microspore mother cell or polar mother cells undergoes meiosis and each forms tetrahedral tetrads. Stamen TS of anther, microspore mother cell undergoes meiosis, converts into four haploid cells which converts into tetrads. Sporogenous tissues contain microspore mother cells undergoes meiosis, convert into four haploid cells, tetrad. As each cell of the sporogenous tissue is capable of giving rise to the microspore tetrads. Each one is a potential pollen or microspore mother cell. Microspore, as they are formed, are arranged in a cluster of four cells, the microspore tetrads. Microspore mother cell undergoes meiosis, converts into four haploid cells, tetrad. These haploid cells, each haploid cells converts into pollen grain. The microspore is separated from the tetrahedral arrangement. They are surrounded by two-layered walls. The outer wall is called as exine and the inner wall is called as intine. The pollen grain are the first cell of the male gametophyte. All the four nuclei in the tetrads remain function to form the microspores. As the anthers mature and dehydrate, the microspores dissociate from each other and develop into a pollen grain. Inside each microsporangium, several thousand of microspores or pollen grains are formed that are released with the digestion of anther.